Let's go, let's go. Need to find the charger so we can charge the mobile. I got a... Who is Vishnu? I don't know. Wow. It's the last person I have played. I think what yeah, it's the same Vishnu I have played the last match. Road to 2000. I have already reached 1853, I think, in the last matches. Let's go, we got an opponent. We have to win these matches so we can push to the 2000 or above. Let's see. But easy and yeah, it's enough. Let's see opponent. It's a normal squad, but the center forward are OP. Batistuta and Forlan.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Like and subscribe.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Julie. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and he's having a shot! Goal! Portugal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Come
and
on,
they're back on the ball.
Mbappe.
Decent chance!
Oh.
Julie.
Raul. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Batistuta. Great vision. Oh, important interception. Sane, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition
Foul.
lines.
See?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chance!
What the?
They've scored!
Crazy.
Barcelona
done?
are back in business. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and he shoots!
Oh,
Goal!
I think it's first goal
Portugal!
for Robertson.
And again they hit the front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will
That's
things
a
develop
great
from
kick.
here? Now, can they get him away? Big chance!
Oh, just
He's beaten the
missed.
keeper, but hit the
That was
post.
a good
Bellingham! Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might
Right,
have done
in
a
the
little
pass,
better
I
then.
don't think.
Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Robertson നല്ല
Quite
pass
a
കൊടുത്തു.
thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Takes a shot!
എടാ,
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
അത് goal അവൻ.
High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of
target അടിച്ച്
football.
എന്നിട്ട് goal അടിച്ചാ.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
ഇങ്ങനെ ചെയ്തു skill.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Van Basten!
Save.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
ആരെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ head ചെയ്തിടണം.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! They've scored!
അത്
Well,
കിട്ടില്ല goal.
whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Fabian Capello
Yeah, it's
ഉണ്ട്.
simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Portugal. And the finish!
Fino
No
finishing
mistake!
down.
And this is getting
Alamat.
better and better.
എൻ്റെ എംബാപ്പയൊക്കെ dead ആയിരുന്നു.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Portugal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I
Well, that's really
It's on
winded
the
the
goal,
opposition.
bro,
You
not
can
on the
see their
person.
manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Real chance!
എന്റെ പൊന്നെ റൂമിൽ
Yes!
കളിച്ചിട്ട് അവ അങ്ങോട്ട്
And the lead is
ഓടിയിട്ട്
extended still further. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Portugal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Batistuta. Forlan. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Iniesta. And here's the chance to counter. And he's found a way past.
Foul.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
നേരത്തെ വിയരം ക്ലീൻ ടാക്കിൾ ചെയ്തിട്ട് കാർഡ് കൊടുത്തില്ലേ ഓർമ്മ.
Turns and goes back. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lovely bit of skill. In with the challenge. Julie hurtling down that right flank. He'll try to keep this up. The shot! And it's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Julie plays it short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And time is up. Portugal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
റാങ്ക് 24-25 എത്തിയിട്ടുള്ളവന് നിസാരക്കാരനല്ല അപ്പോൾ. വൈഫൈ എന്താ പ്രശ്നമാണോ? വൈഫൈ അടുത്ത് പോയിട്ടില്ല. ഗോൾ കീപ്പർ ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ പ്രശ്നമാണ്. DMF ഇല്ലല്ലോ, എന്ത് ചെയ്യും മല്ലയ്യ? ഇത് വെച്ച് പോവാം. ഓപ്പൺ സ്കോഡ് എന്താ? അയ്യോ, റൊണാൾഡിനോ, സുനിൽ ഛേത്രി ഇറക്ക്. കനവാറോ സാലിബ മതി.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Isco. Bellingham. All driven towards the far post. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gerrard. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicked it back promptly. Quality ball. And here's Mbappe. He's through, now is he in?
Mbappe.
Burn, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Knocks it out wide. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
That's a decent clearance.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Sane. And it's Wilshere. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Isco.
Miss passes
Oh, he's bustling through here. Sane. Mbappe. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Courtois herring after the ball here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Real chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Aubameyang clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Wilshere, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's not going to reach. Vieira. Wilshere.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That was a miss.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Let's go for a sub. No need to change Robertson. Banana Beckham versus Beckham and Rooney. Link up playing into the Sun Human Oditili. എന്തത്ര സമയം അതിനൊക്കെ സുഖമായിട്ടാണ് ലക്കി വിടണ്ട അതായിരുന്നു മേഴ്സി 5-6 പേര് ലൈവിൽ വന്നിരുന്നു തേങ്ങ വൈഫൈ വെച്ചതാ
Substitution for Portugal, number 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 10.
പ്ലെയർ ഒന്ന് കളിക്കണ്ട മോനെ
Vieira. Number 20. Wilshere.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
ഒക്കെ വെറുതെ പാസ് ചെയ്ത് വിടണം.
Number 12.
That's been won straight back. Gerrard. Gerrard driving forwards.
Number 23.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge plays a sharp little ball here.
എൻ്റെ വൈഫൈ ഞാൻ
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Isco. And Aubameyang! Oh, yes, it's there! And surely that has won the day! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 97.
Japan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Mbappe. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence...
കണ്ട 26 പോയിന്റാ കുറഞ്ഞിരിക്കണത് ഇമാരായിട്ട് കളിച്ച് തോറ്റിട്ട്. മൊബൈൽ നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് കൂടെ റേഞ്ച് ഇല്ലാണ്ട് വൈഫൈ വാങ്ങിയത്, വൈഫൈ ഇമാര് റേഞ്ചില്ല പറഞ്ഞ എന്താ ചെയ്യുക? വെക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. തൽക്കാലം ഇങ്ങനെ പോട്ടെ. അവന് സമയമായിട്ടില്ല ഇത്ര നേരം. അയ്യോ,
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. The unmistakable figure of the brilliant Lionel Messi. 3 times he's conquered Europe, Jim. The first of those back in 2009.
Rome, he was excellent throughout, not just in the final, Peter, but over the course of the whole tournament. He so deserved to be on the score sheet that night.
And it came with a header. You didn't expect that, a loopy header over the keeper. You thought at one stage it wasn't going to reach the net, but it did, and we never doubted him.
The shortest player on the pitch beating one of the tallest goalkeepers around at the time. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kaká, Eto'o, and he shoots! Goal! Groningen! And it's Groningen who take the lead. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So, a breakthrough already. Driving forward. It's played through for him. A long shooting chance! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
He's having a go. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Mbappe is herring after that one. Messi. Groningen looking to pass their way through. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Well, he's
going to be disappointed with that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, good looking ball.
And it's
Messi. That is good alertness. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Shot a goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Portugal with the corner, they're first.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Pull it. Eto. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back underway. Played in. Wilshere with the clearance. Tries to play it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's picked his way through. He's one-on-one. Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Portugal take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Groningen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Eto. Pull it, the man we've all come to watch. Eto.
Groningen really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a sharp pass. Robertson. Roberto Carlos. It's a searching pass. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. Eto'o. Messi. Robertson. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And no, that was never going to make it. And Portugal can counter-attack here. Oh, no joy this time. Van Bouten. Gattuso. Groningen finding their passes. Hullet.
Groningen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Decent chance! He's being urged to shoot. Sane! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitution for Portugal, number 11, Mbappe.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Coming on the field, number 19.
That's a super give and go.
Number 24.
Robertson. So what can they make of this? And he's intervened well there. And it's played forward. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. And that will be it. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort, fall behind.
Van Basten's phenomenal finishing കാണാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല. ഇതാണ് ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ അവസ്ഥ. ഒരു കളി ജയിക്കും, ഒരു കളി തോക്കും, ഒരു കളി ജയിക്കും, ഒരു കളി തോക്കും. 2 കളി ജയിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരു കളി തോറ്റു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പോയിന്റ് പോവുകയും ചെയ്യും. അത്ര കളി തുടങ്ങട്ടെ. ബെക്കംബോറിന് ഡി എം എഫ് ഇട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ ആവട്ടെ. ഒരു കളിയിൽ പോട്ടെന്ന് വെക്കണം. ഇത് വെച്ച് ഒരു പടപടയ്ക്കാം. അയ്യോ, 1 ഗോളി, പിന്നെ സ്ട്രൈക്കർ ഒലീസ കളിയിൽ. ഒലീസ കിടിലം കളിയാണ്.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, if there's one player that stands out in this lineup, it has to... Chance for a shot! And he's straight offside. And the pass is intercepted. Lampard. Cruyff. It's Lampard. Cruyff. Threads one in. Robertson. They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. He rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ah, looks a smashing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer receives it in a good position here. And here's Osimhen. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He's gone for goal. He went for the curler. And it's Sané. That has been cut short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. Well read, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Son Heung-min. He shifted it to the flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's quick to snatch it back. Portugal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Plays it across.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Could move up a gear here. Now this could be a chance. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Costa Curta stands tall and stands strong.
Brilliant save.
And he's heaved it away. Lampard. Robertson. The ball goes big header! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike!
Hi bro, hi, welcome back.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then.
എത്ര ഗോളിടാ.
And he's there to clear it. Portugal are looking to go forward now.
പ്ലേയേഴ്സൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ഇടിച്ചു കുത്തി കളിക്ക്.
Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out.
ഈ സാധനക്ക് ഹെഡിങ് കുറവാണ്.
Here's a chance! Smashing save, really good save. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Olise. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That looks a cracking ball. Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. He's got away, and he shoots! Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Robertson. Now it's Van Basten. And that's another good win of the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Looking to play him in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on goal! There's the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned the way.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Olise, and that has put a halt to things. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Super.
Olise knocks it into space.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
eFootball ഹബ്ബിൽ നോക്കിയിട്ട് സ്പീഡ് വേണമെങ്കിൽ കമ്പയർ ചെയ്യാം. അവനാണ് എൻ്റെ സനേനെ ഓടിച്ചു പൊട്ടിക്കണത്. ഒരു ഗോള്, പിന്നെ മറ്റേ വാൻ ബാസ്റ്റിനടിച്ചത് തടഞ്ഞത് ഒലിവർ ഖാൻ. നല്ല കളിയാണെങ്കിൽ കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ഇത് റോബർട്ട്സിനടിച്ച പിന്നെയും ഗോളായിരുന്നു. അവനടിച്ച ഹെഡിൻ്റെ ഗോളി ഒന്ന് എനങ്ങിയിട്ടും കൂടി ഇല്ലേ ഹെഡർ. വേറെ ആരെയും ഇടലില്ല, നിർത്തി. വിയേര മതി അവിടെ. ബെക്കംപൂർ വേണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അവിടെ. ഇതെന്ത് ഫോർമേഷൻ? ബെയിൽ ഗോൾ പോച്ചറാണോ? ഉഫ്, അവനാണ് ഈ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് കളർ റൗഡിയാണ് പെട്ടയ്ക്കത്.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department.
It's Bale! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Might be danger here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Robertson. Son Heung-min. And Robertson. Sané. Decent chance! And he hits the net. Level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Maradona. Adams gets over and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Sané. Picked out brilliant. Tries a shot! Goal! Portugal!
Come back,
and the comeback is complete. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Portugal can try it again now. Corner number 2 then.
Son Heung-min.
Rijkaard is there and he can get that clear. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And he's got the beating of his man. Sané. Can he get it through? Son Heung-min. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Robertson. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way. Applies the finish! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Vieira clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Bale. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. David Villa has a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Portugal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Bale certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Koundé. Wilshere. And it's Koundé. Now Mbappe. And this is Son Heung-min. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Missed pass.
Maradona. And that is as far as they're going to go. Van Dijk. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Little pass back. And here's Bale. Good ball, good take. Strong running down that left flank. And this is Maradona. Great ball, shooting chance! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Robertson. Cruyff.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Adams. Robertson. Xavi Alonso. And it's Cruyff. It's Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Change ഉണ്ട് കാരണം വിയേര നെയ്മർ വാൻ ബാസ്റ്റൻ റൂമിക്കോ
Substitution for Portugal, number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Wilshere.
Azar.
Number 11, Mbappe. Number 24, Son
Beckham.
Heung-min. Coming on the field,
Koundé.
Conte.
And it's Azar.
15, Neymar.
Haaland.
Number
Rummenigge, a true great in every sense of the word. Van Basten. Oh, well measured. He's through, now is he in?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Simple shot.
Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Come on, Beckham, you can.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, what a ball! And the finish! Oh, split second reaction.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
One is playing, not played.
And he's there to clear it. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that.
Invitation received. Vishnu PS42. അവൻ ലീവിലൊന്ന് ചോദിക്കണം, അല്ലാണ്ട് പോയിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. അവനെ തോൽപ്പിച്ചതിൻ്റെ ഇതിലാവും ചോദിക്കേണ്ടത്. ഓണന്റിന് കിട്ടണില്ല. വീണ്ടും പോയാ വന്നു. വാൻബാസിന് ഫോം കൊടുത്തിട്ടില്ല കളി. ലെഫ്റ്റ് ബാക്ക് നെയ്മറിനെ ഇറക്കണം ഫസ്റ്റ് ഹാഫിൽ. നെയ്മർ സെക്കൻഡ് ഹാഫാണ്, പക്ഷേ ഫോമില്ല ആർക്കും. നെയ്മറിനെ ഇറക്കണം, അവനിറങ്ങണം. എൻ്റെ അമ്മേ, റൂമിനിങ് ഉണ്ട്. ഈ റൂമിനിങ് പ്രശ്നം. ദ ബോട്ട് കിസിങ് മെസ്സി ആൻഡ് ഫെർണാണ്ടോ ടോറസ്. ഫെർണാണ്ടോ ടോറസ് ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ട് അങ്ങനെ എന്തോ ആണല്ലോ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നത്. മറ്റേ കളിച്ചിട്ട് കിട്ടി ടോക്കൺ വെച്ച് ഇറക്കിയിട്ട് ബാരേസിയൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന പാക്കിൽ. For people watching now.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ഐഡി ഇടാം, റൂം ഐഡി.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that has not gone well. And it's Isco. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's straight offside. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be. Isco. It's Isco! Oof. Sensational from Isco! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The breakthrough strike! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Mbappe is onto this.
അടിക്കടാ എംബാപ്പേ.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Neymar plays it short. Chance to climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell.
Rummenigge! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Koundé. And it's Neymar. That is a little undercooked. Kukçu. Tries to pass it through. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
members of our
Rummenigge
family
ആണ് ഈ
celebrating their
പ്രശ്നക്കാരൻ.
wedding anniversary today.
So off we go once more.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be,
Eesh.
but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
ലാഗ് അടിപ്പിക്കണേ.
He knew what was coming. That's a
5
yellow
പ്രാവശ്യം
card.
തിരിഞ്ഞിട്ടേ നോക്കുള്ളൂ അടിക്കാൻ. ബട്ടൺ പ്രസ് ചെയ്ത് അടിക്കുക, വേറെ
It certainly looks appetizing, well within shooting range. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Neymar! Always going over the top.
എങ്ങനെയാണ് പുറത്തേക്ക് പോയേ? കറക്റ്റ് പുള്ളിക്ക് വരച്ചിട്ട്.
Jorginho. It's a good spell of possession, this. Isco. Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish! And it's come back out to him. Lacking in accuracy.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
ഒന്നും പറയല്ലേ, മാറ്റണം. എവിടെ എൻ്റെ റൂമിനെ ഇറക്കി വിടാം. ഈ വാഴന് മാറ്റാം. നല്ല ഫ്രീ പോകണം ഇങ്ങനെ.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Nicked it back promptly. Great vision. And he's been shifted off it. Beckham. It's a searching pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
തുടങ്ങിയവൻ്റെ മരപ്പശക്കളി.
Isco looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's made its way to him. Ball comes, terrific header. They've done it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So is this the start of a cup? And he shoots! And now they can clear their lines. And it's Kane. Vieira with the slide tackle there. Adams gets over and intercepts. Looking for the run. Tries to play it through. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now there's a fine ball, and that's a danger shot, surely! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Saliba wins the duel this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Foul.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rummenigge! Split second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Added minutes
Oh,
have
there's a
been
probing
indicated.
ball. He has found the way through.
വാടാ ഒരു ഗോളെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ഗോൾ അടിക്കേ.
Beckham. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. So that's it. It is all over. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
ഗോൾ കീപ്പർ ഒരു കടകഞ്ഞ മോനെ. ഈ വാഴ ഇത് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ കളിക്കുന്നു. പക്ഷെ എൻ്റെ വേറെ ഗോൾ കീപ്പർ ഇല്ല. ഇവനൊക്കെ വധ മെയിനാണ് ജി പ്രൊണൗൺസിൽ തോന്നുന്നു. ജമ്പിങ് വിജിൽ കൊണ്ടായിട്ടൊക്കെ കാണുന്നുണ്ട്. ഓ കോവലാണല്ലോ. ഹായ് ബ്രോ, നീ വരുമ്പോഴൊക്കെ നോക്കാലടാ. നീ എന്താ ചാത്തനോ? ഇവന് ഫോം കിട്ടിയാൽ മതി, വേറെ പ്രശ്നങ്ങളൊന്നുമില്ല. പക്ഷേ ഫോം ആവുന്നില്ല. എടാ കോർട്ടോയ്സ് ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ ഫോം വരുന്നില്ല. അതാ പ്രശ്നം. ഡങ്കിനെ മാറ്റാം. നീ ആലോചിക്കുക, 3 ഗോൾ കീപ്പറെ ഞെട്ടിട്ട് കേട്ടോ സ്കോഡിൽ. 3 ഗോൾ കീപ്പറെ. ഇനി എന്തുണ്ടാവും നോക്കാം. ഇക്കളി തോറ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നേരെ ഡിവിഷൻ 2ലേക്ക്. ഈ കോർട്ടേഴ്സ് അടിപൊളിയാടാ. 3 ഗോൾ കീപ്പർ ഞാട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇനിയും ഗോൾ കീപ്പർക്ക് ഫോം ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ എന്ത് തേങ്ങ ചെയ്യുക. ഇവന്മാരൊക്കെ ഗോൾ ശരിക്കും വാൻ ബാസിനെ എടുത്തത് നല്ല തന്നെയായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷേ ഗോൾ കീപ്പർ ഒരെണ്ണം കിട്ടണം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പ്രശ്നമാണ്. ഗോൾ കീപ്പറില്ലെങ്കിൽ വളരെ ശോകമാണ്. എന്താ സ്ക്രീനിൽ വിറയ്ക്കണേ. ഒരു ഒപ്പോണന്റിന് കിട്ടുമോ? ഫെയിൽ ടു കണക്ട് വിത്ത് ഒപ്പോണന്റ്. ഒന്നെങ്കിൽ ഷ്മൈക്കിള് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒലിവർക്ക്. ഇതിലേതെങ്കിലും ഒരു ഗോളിനെ വേണം. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ അതുപോലെ സെൻട്രൽ ബാക്കിൽ ആ വേണ്ടിച്ചിക്കിൻ്റെ ഡബിൾ ബൂസ്റ്ററും പിന്നെ അനസ്റ്റാനെ കിട്ടിയാലും കുഴപ്പമില്ല. സെറ്റാണ്. DMFൽ വിയേരനെയും പഴയ വിയേര. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു പുതിയ കാർഡ് ഇറങ്ങിയിട്ടില്ല, ഡിസ്ട്രോയർ തോന്നുന്നത്. ആ കാർഡ് ബ്രിക്ക് ബൈ ബ്രിക്ക്. ഡിവിഷൻ 1 4000-ലൊക്കെ എത്തുന്ന വിചാരിച്ചതാ. 4000 റാങ്ക് കിട്ടും. കണ്ടാ നീ നോക്കിയേ, 3 ഗോളിനെ ഇറക്കി, 3 ഗോളിക്കും ഫോമില്ല. എന്ത് തേങ്ങയാണത്? 3 ഗോളിക്കും ഫോമില്ല പറഞ്ഞ ഇതിൽ പരം മൂജിക്കൽ വേറെ എന്താ വേണ്ട? വേണ്ട, ഇവൻ ഫോമില്ല, ഇവൻ ഫോമില്ല, എന്താ കോർട്ടോയ്സും ഫോമില്ല. എന്തുവാടേ അൾട്രാ മൂഞ്ചിക്കൽ. 10,000 റാങ്ക് അവൻ്റെ. ഈ കളി സമനില പിടിച്ചാലും പോയിന്റ് കൊടുക്കും, പക്ഷെ ജയിക്കണം. മൂന്ന് ഗോളി ഇട്ടിട്ട് ഏതെങ്കിലും ഓരോരുത്തർ ഫോം ഇട്ട് വിചാരിച്ച 3 ഗോളിക്കും ഫോമില്ല.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And that's a... It's Zico! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Messi. Great vision. Well read. Nice interception.
Come on.
Beckham. Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Shevchenko. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And this is shot, surely! It's there! There is the breakthrough! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, it's come loose. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Robertson. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Son Heung-min has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Can he get on the end of this?
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Tries to pass it through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Makaleli. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely aimed pass. Rijkaard. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
ഈ ഒരു ഗോൾ നമുക്ക് അടിച്ചു എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step.
He's had a shot! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look at a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Crosses in it, he's got tall! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Robertson threads one in.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Conte. Portugal finding their passes. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played in by Rob. Climbs up big. Oh, crossbar. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just sit.
Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 11.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shevchenko might just make this. Rummenigge. Out to the left it goes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's having a hit! Nicely weighted ball. Poor robust challenge. Referee has just said play on. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Zico. He's free. He has got space. Kunde with a fine tackle.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance! It's bounced back off the post. Cleared without hesitation. And we're done. Portugal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
എന്തും ഇതാണ് പ്രശ്നം. ഡിവിഷൻ 1 കയറി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടല്ലോ മോനെ, മറ്റേ കൊണാമി എഴുതി വെക്കും, നീ ഈ കളി എത്താ മൂഞ്ചി കളിച്ചാലും നീ മൂഞ്ചും. ഇതാണ് മറ്റേ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ അങ്ങേറ്റം പ്രഷർ കയറി ഇമാരി. പിന്നെ ഹൈറ്റ് ഉണ്ടാ. അവസാനം അടിച്ചു തരാൻ ഗോളായി. ഇവനെങ്കിലും എടുത്തിടത് ഏതൊക്കെ ഗോളിയാണ് അവ ഇതുവരെ ഉപയോഗിച്ചിട്ടില്ലേ. ഇവനൊക്കെ പിടിച്ചെടുത്തിടാം. എന്തൊക്കെയോ ഉണ്ടെന്ന് പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. എന്തൊരു കഷ്ടം നോക്കി. 1856 എത്തിയത് ഒരു ഏതൊക്കെ ഗോളിനെ പിടിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഏള്ള കാരണം തടയണാവോ. അയ്യോ, ആ കാൻ്റേനെ മാറ്റാൻ പറഞ്ഞോ. ചെറിയൊരു പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്, കാൻ്റേനെ മാറ്റാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. ഈ പണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സാന ഫോമുണ്ടേ കളി. സാന എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ കാണിക്കും തോന്നണം.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is...
Mbappe! Goal! Portugal! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Well read, nice interception. Quality ball. Wilshere.
എല്ലായിടത്തും എൻ്റെ പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. എൻ്റെ തെറ്റാണ്.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, no joy this time. Saliba. Knocks it out wide. Robertson could try cutting inside here. Tries to get it clear.
ഞാനത് വാൻബാസിനെ കൊടുത്ത വാൻബാസിന് കൊടുക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഹെഡ് ചെയ്യും, പക്ഷെ അത്
And we have our very first corner.
സെലക്ട് കിക്കർ റൈറ്റ് ഫൂട്ടർ വേണം. വെക്കം കോർണർ കൊടുക്കാം.
So it's going to be another corner.
പ്ലേസ് പിന്നെ ഹെഡ് ചെയ്ത് ഗോള് കാണണ്ട, അത് ഉണ്ടാവില്ല.
Corner number 2 then.
അത് വാൻബാസിനെ ഹെഡ് ചെയ്യണം.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
ഇല്ല എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത് ഔട്ടാണ്. അടുത്ത ബോൾ
So, third corner of the game.
പ്രാവശ്യം മാറ്റി പിടിക്കാം. പൂണ്ടടിക്കട്ടെ. One pass 10 hit team.
Chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Big chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
റോബർട്ട്സൺ ആണോ അവൻ LMF?
Games hinge on moments like this.
ഇവിടെ ഭയങ്കര കടിക്കുക. നോട്ടം കണ്ടിട്ട് സെൻട്രൽ കളിക്കാൻ പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. അടിക്കണം.
A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Beckenbauer, he's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Beckenbauer is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with
David Villa! Really well taken goal.
celebration.
And the comeback is complete. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Rice. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but
chance! A terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. Got nowhere to hide after that one. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. The final seconds now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good.
And the shot! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And we hit half-time. Portugal are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution in progress.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Costa Curta knocks it into space. Wilshere. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Basten. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Martinez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, this looks sharp. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Haaland. Wilshere. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Mbappe. Good ball, good... And he shoots! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Players are matter. Winning and Son Heung-min is back. അടുത്ത കളി ബെക്കാമിനെ മാറ്റിയല്ലോ ആലോചിക്കണം. ബെക്കാമിന് കാൻറ്റേനെ മാറ്റണം. നല്ലൊരു DMF വേണം. കാൻ്റെ പറഞ്ഞെന്ത് വേണം, ചെയ്യണതൊക്കെ മിസ് പാസ്സാ. പറയൂ FTBL ബ്രോ.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Okay, bro.
Number 20, Wilshere. Coming on the field, number 19,
Pedri with the short one. Mbappe shoots!
Mbappe really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but
Like
he's left shaking his own head in
Like.
disappointment.
And it's Robertson. He slings it in. And it's hoisted clear. And he's there to retrieve it. He's away! Mbappe. He's tried one! Mbappe is magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're back in front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Tries a shot! They've scored! And that for him is goal number 10. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Portugal take the lead. Well, he's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. purring, absolutely purring.
ഏതോ ഓപ്പോണന്റ്
Oh,
ബംഗ്ലാദേശ്.
one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball.
Ayyo.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
നിർത്തിപ്പോടാ.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Portugal got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Played out wide. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Costa Curta. And that is that. Portugal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through.
back. ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് കേട്ടോ ബ്രോ, എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു കളി കൂടി കളിച്ചാലോ? അപ്പോൾ ഒപ്പോണൻ്റ് എത്തി. വിളിച്ചിടുന്നു കാൻ്റേനെ മാറ്റാൻ മറന്നല്ലോ വീണ്ടും. കനവാറോ സലിബ. അയ്യോ സെറ്റ് സ്കോഡ്. Still my goalkeepers are not in form. I don't know why. നോക്കട്ടെ.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Mbappe making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Good ball, good take. He's through. Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Robertson picks it up out wide. And they can counter here. Tries to pass it through. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in. He's having a shot!
Oh.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's heaved it away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. No outsmarting him this time. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And claimed it back
Opponent
swiftly.
will also be surprised by goalkeepers.
Portugal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now it's Pelé, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence,
Offside.
and he's straight offside. Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way through. Big tries a shot!
Hey.
And it's come back out to him. They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Come on, Van Basten.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Vieira. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Picked out, big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
There will be three
Portugal
minutes.
find a position of real strength now. Sergi. It's run loose here. Sané.
Foul.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Great chance here from position A1. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Sane! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Portugal have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And now a sudden chance to counter.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. Looking for the run. No, it's come to nothing. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change.
That is a misery, bro. Mystery. മാറ്റങ്ങൾക്ക് സമയമായി. Let's go for
Substitution for Portugal.
Rummening അറിയില്ല.
Number 12.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Is number 19. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Cafu,
Substitution.
Yamal. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Played back in. Sane. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through? Mbappe gets into some space. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Puskás. And Puskás! Oh, that's a waste.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Passing is crisp and sharp, and the flag has stayed down. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Goes looking wide. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
So, what can they make of this? Out to the right.
Not making passes.
Portugal are closing in on a comfortable win. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Plays a sharp little ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's in on the finish! He scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity...
And that will be it. Portugal looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific...
വീണ്ടും ഒരു ടൈം സെറ്റാക്കി ബ്രോ. കാൻഡിക്ക് പകരം DMF അല്ലേ? ഇതെൻ്റെ ഫോമൊക്കെ എങ്ങനെയാണ്? അൺവേവിങ് ആണ് എന്താ അർത്ഥം? വൺ ടച്ച് വാസ് അറിയില്ല. ഇല്ലല്ലോടാ. അയ്യോ, ഗോൾ കീപ്പറെ മാറ്റിയിട്ടില്ല. ഇതാരോ പോണൻ്റെ ഇടാ ബ്രോ, ഇതൊന്ന് മാറ്റിയിടും, റാൻഡമൊക്കെ മാറ്റിയിടും ടൈം. കന്നവാറോ എന്താ രണ്ടുപേരും മതി. ചാർജില്ലല്ലോ, ചാർജ് എത്തിക്കട്ടെ. ഓ, 12 മിനിറ്റാ. കടുമാങ്ങ ലൈവ് കാണണേ പുള്ളിരുന്ന് കാണും, അല്ലാണ്ട് വരുന്നിട്ട് ബിഗ് ഫാൻ മെസ്സേജ് ഇട്ട് ഓടിപ്പോല്ലേ. ലൈവിൽ ലാഗ് ഉണ്ട്, ഒരു 10 സെക്കൻഡ് ഡിലേ ഉണ്ട്. റിപ്ലൈ തരണമെന്നുണ്ട്, പക്ഷേ അങ്ങോട്ട് എത്തുമ്പോൾ നേരം വഴുകണതാണ്. ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ പറഞ്ഞത് 10 സെക്കൻഡ് മുന്നേ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളത്, അങ്ങോട്ട് എത്തുമ്പോൾ 10 സെക്കൻഡ് ലേറ്റ് ആയിട്ട്.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
No, you can't.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Now it's Sané. Hops for safety. That's an imaginative pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that has been knocked clear. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Caceres. A probing pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Caceres. Messi. And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Vieira is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Goes for a shot! Goal! Portugal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's no...
Mbappe! Goal!
Another goal.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do, but...
It's Van Basten! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his position is...
Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Sané. Driving through the middle. Van de Ven. Caceres. Caceres, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, he's played it in low. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Looking for options for movement. Van Basten. Chance for a shot! Oh, crossbar! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Sané. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar! He's put his foot right through that one.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's in a great position here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Caceres. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Robertson, he has found the way through. Has crossed. Chance! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Guardiola. Rooney. Now it's Rooney. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Sané. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper. The message is clear, none shall pass. Tries to pass it through. Rooney. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
2 added minutes.
Guardiola.
Indicated.
Rooney. And the through ball. Saliba. Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing. Salih. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Be a 6 because
Portugal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Portugal are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And they've been given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Wilshere. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Ambitious ball here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. He is through here! And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Guardiola. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Koundé. Could be danger here. Great ball and real chance! It's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. And the finish! Sticks it away! You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Robertson, he's found a way past. Is there any shapes to shoot? He scores! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's changing his formation.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 8. Neymar.
Just about up to the hour now.
Rooney.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Messi. Coming on the field, number
Saliba.
13, Fernando Torres. Number 9,
Vieira. A true great in every sense of the word.
Number 18, Xavi Simons.
Tries to play it through. Lovely. Now then. Cleared without complication. Looking to play him in. Takes a shot!
Mbappe acrobatic finishing. Let's go for a header.
Cleared away.
Missed.
And it's Vieira.
Oh,
Chance!
Vieira.
It's in!
Vieira with the double touch.
And the chasm
So-
continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's on his... And Torres! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bebeto!
What a save.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a
Another
chase
save
on to retrieve it.
Courtois.
Robertson. Sané. Plays a sharp little ball here. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Mbappe. Sané takes on his marker. Guardiola. And he's there to make the challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Is number 11.
Just eases him off the ball.
Substitution.
Xavi Simons. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson has found the net here, of course. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Conte. Well, that has not gone well. Neymar ploughing. He's had a shot! And that has been knocked clear. Koundé. Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! Azar. Xavi Simons. Bebeto. Now it's Torres. And this is Torres. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. Bebeto. Simons. Neymar. Beckham. Chips it through.
Oh,
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Deftly away. Good chance here! Azar. There will be 4 extra minutes. He's having a go! Adams gets it away. Xavi Simons with the foul.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 22, Casemiro. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Guti.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He rises! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone.
Successfully.
Portugal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter.
Let's go for another match. Let's go for
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. And he's there to retrieve it. Knocks it into space. Now it's Haaland. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen.
Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bullish header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Back into the middle.
What's
Out of play for a throw. Vieira. Sané. Caceres. Guardiola. And it's Caceres for Messi. Kane. Van Dijk cuts it out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Short changes him with that pass. He has a look up. Wilshere. That's a little off target. Well, that has not gone well. Robertson. And he's managed to get free. Look at this. It's Van Basten! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Koundé.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Robertson. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Guardiola has been caught there. It's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He could be in here. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's away. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Sané deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Robertson. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's certainly on Mbappe! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Mbappe. മിസ്സാക്കിയല്ലോടാ പൊട്ടാ നീ ഇടുക്കടാ വാൻ ബസ്റ്റിൻ.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Kane. Haaland looking to add to his goal. That pass has been well intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, a delicate chip through. Good ball, good take. Oh, it takes a shot!
Van Basten
It's in!
strikes again.
Portugal are level.
Fabian
Just
Capello.
so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Guardiola. Looking for the run. Wilshere. And he's picked out the run.
I think it's a handball.
Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking for options for movement. Kane. Oh, good take in a good area. Vieira. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, that's been intercepted. Adams is there to clear. Vieira, a player of legendary status. Casemiro gets
Mbappe.
over and intercepts.
Mbappe എടുത്തില്ല.
Caceres. And it's Casemiro. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's being urged to shoot,
എടാ, ഇവന്റെ player എങ്ങനെയാ
and he's there to
എടുത്താലേ?
belt it away.
മണ്ടത്തരം.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, what has happened here? Koundé for Wilshere. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
What are you doing?
There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Casemiro getting this one clear. Caceres. Guardiola. And it's Kane. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Van Basten. Can he get it through? And this is Kane. And this is... There's the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, there
Let's
wasn't
change
too much wrong with his
our
effort. He needs to get on the ball again
Let's
and
score
give it
goals.
another crack. I would.
Let's go. Incognito mode. We have to score goals.
Rooney. Thinks one through.
What?
Messi. Portugal have reclaimed it. Now it's come to nothing. Wilshere is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's Kane! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
He plays good.
Koundé attempts a clearance. Lovely feet. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. And this is Sané. Robertson face to face with the keeper. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Robertson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shot could be on. Caught offside that time. Koundé. Portugal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's found a way through. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here.
Let's go for left side or right side.
Substitution for
Or
Paris
centre.
Saint-Germain. Number
Position
20.
to
This to complete the turnaround.
Number 15. Rudy.
The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Adams gets good distance on it.
Will shit.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Nice control. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a delicate pass. Torres! Goal! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. We have got ourselves a game. Tries a shot! It's in!
Remaining.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Portugal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
He's free, he has got space. Bebeto, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Torres, and claimed it back swiftly. And he's lost his man here. Goes looking wide. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Neymar. And he was quick to react. Robertson. Oh, played right into his path. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that has been cut short. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 22, Casemiro. Number 4,
That's good play.
coming on the field.
Standing pass.
Number 14,
Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a promising position. So much real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! There is just no stopping him! He has made the stage his own! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Portugal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Defending of the desperate variety. Has a look and plays it forward. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Beckham. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Portugal are having a ball. And a chance! So what can they make of this? Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And Bebeto! He scored! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Iniesta, now it's Son Heung-min. Conte. And that's that. Portugal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through.
Here for friendly? Just mention in the chat, we can play friendly, bro. We got 1. Carvajal. 1 invitation received. Let's check. Who is he? Shahrukh Jr. Bro, no. Maybe next time. Need to change my jersey. How can we change? Oh yeah, here. First, need to select a good jersey. Yeah, this is good. Against Serena. Stadium color walnut. Stadium choreo. Okay. Goal projection. Oh, actually I got the Great Halloween projection. Goal effect. Pitch pattern. Okay, I got it. Stadium color. Pitch marking should be white. Wow. Full yellow man. ഇത് സെറ്റ് ടീമാണ്, ഒന്നും ചെയ്യണ്ട. One invitation, let's enter. Bro, he's waiting for me. Let's leave. We can wind up this live, bro. I'm so exhausted, so we can play tomorrow. Bye all, bye.